miracle that occurs when we wash the baptismal clothes. They float on the water. These are the clothes that were worn by the newly baptized Christian Orthodox child. After the child is baptized, we take the clothes, the linen clothes and his baptismal clothes, and we wash them in the sea. And what we noticed was that the clothes float on the water. They don't sink. After we washed the clothes of the first child that we baptized at our church, we decided to take one of the people to take a video of these clothes of the second child that we baptized, because we figured, well, the same thing may happen with the clothes of the second child. And that's exactly what happened. The clothes started floating on the water. They would not sink. You see me here kicking up the sand from the underneath the sea. I kick it up with my legs, and you see that it's muddied up. The moment I touch the clothes onto the surface of the water, the sand falls to the ground underneath the seawater as if it's stone, and the water becomes crystal clear. The clothes float on the water. They do not sink, and this goes on for about half an hour. And what we did was that this was in the beginning of November, of course it's chilly, and the ladies that came with me from the church were standing on the beach watching as I did this. This was on the beach of Marathon, which is very shallow, and the sand underneath is very fine, and when I kick it up, it comes up and makes the water muddied. The moment I touch the clothes onto the surface of the water, here we go, the water becomes crystal clear. Not only that, but there are tiny little fishes about the size of my thumb, white little fishes, almost transparent white little fishes. And the moment that we touch the clothes onto the water, they clear the area, and they make a circle around the area that we're washing the clothes in. And it's as if they make a circle looking at us. In a circle, they look at us. They don't come in the area that we're washing the clothes. Now, as we said, this takes about half an hour before they start sinking. And I didn't know what to do, so I started praying and saying that may the holy myrrh and the holy powers of the Holy Spirit that are on the baptismal clothes be spread through the seawater of this ocean, throughout the whole world, to bless the whole world. And about half an hour later, we saw the clothes sinking, the sand on the bottom of the sea rising, the very fine sand that was, as we said, rising and settling even onto the clothes as they were sinking. And the fish, of course, came back and even started swimming above the clothes. So this is a miracle that we have noticed with the baptismal clothes, something that I never knew of happening, but it is a regular occurrence. It seems as if they do not sink until the blessing from the Holy Sacrament of the Holy Baptism leaves the clothes to go off to be spread from us onto the whole world. This is one of the, what we notice as being one of the very strange mysteries and occurrences that take place with the holy garments of baptism. We don't wash these garments in the washing machine. We first wash them in the ocean. The same thing happens when we wash towels from the holies of holies. We wash them and we don't throw the water into the drain. Okay, we don't wash them in the washing machine to begin with. We rinse them out and we throw the soap water into an area that nobody steps in. That's if we are not near a river or a sea or a source of the ocean. We throw them in the area of our garden that not even the animals go to, so that nobody can accidentally step on this area where the water has been thrown away, that has been used to wash the towels from the Holy of Holies, or even in the event that we wash the garments of the priest, the vestments that he wears when he performs the Holy Liturgy. You don't wash those vestments in the washing machine. You wash them in a water that you, again, throw into the area of the garden that nobody steps on, not even an animal. And they don't hurt, and miraculously this water does not hurt the plants because it's blessed. It's blessed water. Here you go again. You see the clothes floating. There are no fish passing underneath. The water is crystal clear, even though I kick up the sand, very fine sand here in the Sea of Marathon, and it settles down immediately the moment that the clothes touch the water. And the baptismal clothes immediately spring out and stretch out as if somebody is pulling them to be arrayed over the surface of the water. Here you go again. I kick up the fine sand first with my foot. You see it cloudied up with the sand. The minute I touch the water with the clothes, the water becomes crystal clear. The clothes come up and they spread out, poof, as if somebody is pulling them apart. And this was going on for about half an hour. Amazing. This, of course, some people have said, well, it's because they were not soaked, and that's why they were not sinking. Yes, they were totally soaked. And even the towel was very heavy with water. It should have sunk, but it did not. This was not physically possible. Here we go again. We kick up the sand. It becomes muddied. The water becomes muddied. I touch the water with the clothes and it becomes crystal clear. There, the towel there is the beige color thing. That's really heavy. And they spread out. And that's the miracle. Amazing. We were dumbfounded when we saw this. Jesus Christ, and one more miracle for us to show us that even the clothes of the Holy Baptism carry the blessing of the sacrament, where we are sealed with the seal of the Holy Spirit. God bless you all. I'll let you watch it again. This is one of the pictures of someone that had witnessed Jesus Christ appearing to him. I believe it was from South America. And he said, I allow you to take a picture of me and tell people that I did live, I do exist, I was crucified and was resurrected, and tell them to believe in my presence and to believe in me. Because in this day and age, people do not believe in me and they lose their souls. And I personally like this picture very much. It's beautiful, beautiful. So I'll let it run and you can enjoy the rest of the video.